And we have returned. You're listening to CSC Talk Radio. This is Beth Ann. I'm visiting today with Greg Owens. He's a new friend, a new sponsor of CSC Talk Radio through Liberty Tabletop. I hope you've been checking out the website and have ordered your flatware, your new flatware. It's Christmas time is around the corner here, and we have gifts aplenty that need to be bought and purchased, and that is something that's practical that will be in the family for a long time. And, you know, Greg, like I said, with my family, I raised 5 sons, so they have 5 wives altogether, not each one of them. Then I have 14 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. So I have 2 grandchildren that are married, and so the house gets pretty full when they're all there. But I insist on Thanksgiving dinner being a sit-down dinner, and we will use the best we have. And Christmas, we use snacky stuff, and so it doesn't matter a whole lot. But Thanksgiving is special to me, and I think it's probably my favorite holiday, because I think it's time that we sat down and gave thanks and appreciated one another and what the Lord has done for us in a great way. And think about the nation, think about what it took to get us to where we are today. So the table has to look nice. And my mama used to teach me how to set the table, and I got in trouble if I didn't do it right. So I know how to do it right, at least how Mama taught it.
This is the one thing that seems to be transcending generations. You know, it used to be that people never went out to eat. When I was young,
yes,
we went out to eat if once a month. That was a lot. Now people are eating out every day, so you don't have dinner parties. You don't sit down and set a formal table until Thanksgiving and Christmas. And our sales literally triple from now through the end of the year and even into January. And it's the Thanksgiving gathering, it's the Christmas gathering, it's the holiday parties, it's all of that. And particularly younger people who may have a hodgepodge of things, and maybe it's their first time hosting. And they go, oh my goodness, we're going to have to put on the dog here, and they don't have anything to do that with. So we get a lot of orders. We are being inundated also with orders as Christmas gifts. Folks buying it for their kids, for their brothers and sisters and family members. Adding on to sets with additional items that, you know, maybe they've had a set of ours for a couple of years, and now they're going to have a bigger crew, and they need to add another 4 or 8 place settings. So we're getting a lot of those. And you can tell by looking at the orders that we've been around for a minute now.
Do you have brides that register through you?
Yes, we use a service called myregistry.com, which is kind of neat because we do have other items on our website, dinnerware and cookware, that you can register for, but we don't have linens, for example. So you're not going to have 5 bridal registries, but what myregistry.com allows you to do is buy stuff from all different stores, including the major ones, and you can register for your flatware from us, your dinnerware, your cookware, your linens at Bed Bath, or, you know, wherever you wanted to do it. It consolidates it all, and it works really well.
I see that you have the deluxe steak knives as well. And, you know, that's something that a lot of people will forget. Next thing you know, they've got their flatware, especially young couples. Oh, we can't cut this steak or this pork chop. You know, however, with your flatware, you can. My son said when he got his flatware from you that they always let his little daughters play with the butter knife. He said, no more playing with the butter knife. It was just a table knife. He said, those are sharp. No more playing with those.
Well, those steak knives have been a big success for 2 reasons.
They're beautiful.
And I love them because, number one, it's a great knife. Number 2, that means you're going to have steak for dinner. So
it's always a hope, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there are some things, even in the summer when you have barbecues, that plastic knives are just not going to do, and plastic forks are not going to do. You need your good silverware out. You need your good flatware, because pork steak and pork chops and a steak off the grill, you still need a steak knife.
I have to admit, I've become a flatware snob. I try not to eat off plastic.
Well, you should be a flatware snob. If anybody should be, you should be. But anyway, I want to tell people how to get it. We can go to my website, which is just csctalkradio.com, and click on the icon. Well, it's not an icon. It's just words across the top there that says All American Market. You just click on that, and then you'll find these companies there, and Liberty Tabletop is right there. click on that. Look at their website and see what you want to have today. This month's is Betsy Ross. I really think Betsy Ross is beautiful. I haven't looked at everything, but I really picked that one out right away. I really thought she was pretty. And then the flatware was pretty. I don't know about her. But anyway, so she must have been. No?
We just started our holiday sale. So the Betsy Ross is the pattern of the month. That's at 15% off. And that's the most that we ever give off.
Okay. All right.
On any given thing, unless it's a real crazy thing like a soup spoon blowout or something. But and then there's 10% off on everything. Site-wide on the flatware end of it. We have some cookware on sale right now. There's a special for Thanksgiving. So check it out. Make sure you check out the specials page and then just the general holiday discount. It is the best time to buy.
And also if you're looking for new dishes.
Yes.
You have
we
that.
just added 4 new patterns of dinnerware. Made down in Arizona. Beautiful stuff. Very, very high quality restaurant quality, so you know it's going to last. It's not going to chip, and you're going to have to replace it in a year. It's good stuff.
Yeah, that's important, especially those with those families. You know, I went through a lot when my kids were little, and they tend to break things. Mom breaks things too, though. So,
well, it's not unbreakable, but it's pretty darn close.
It's pretty close. Look, I'm going to give your phone number there. It's 844-386-2338. That's 844-386-2338. The holiday season is on top of us. This is already the 6th of November, and I thought we just had New Year's. I don't know how this happened. And so you want to get ready for your table. Or maybe it's something you want to buy for someone else for Christmas. It's something that's going to last. It's not a shirt they're going to get tired of or throw away because that person doesn't play with that team anymore, or whatever the case may be. This is something that's going to stay in the family, that's going to be a keepsake for them. And so go to libertytabletop.com, or you can go through my website. Whichever way you do, if you use the promo code BethAnn, you get 10% off. And then he has other specials on top of not on top of that 10%, but in addition to. So, or instead of.
Here's one thing that I'd add on there. You know, a lot of people are curious about ordering over the internet, and sometimes things take a long time to get there. Everything on our site. Or all of our flatware, I should say, the sets, over $99 ships for free. And we ship things out to U.S. Post Office, priority mail. So you get it from here on the East Coast, it's one day. In remote areas on the West Coast, you'll get it in 3 days. So it's pretty quick.
It is pretty quick.
We also, you buy things on the internet. Sometimes you want to touch them and feel them and you're just not quite sure. We have a samples program where you can order a fork. You get 3 different patterns so you can see what they feel like and how heavy they are and if you like the pattern detail. And then if you just decide to go for it and buy that set that you like and for some reason you're not satisfied, 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee.
All right. And we are out of time. Greg, thank you so much for being a part of us today. You've enlightened us with a great bunch of information, and I really appreciate that. It's going to take all of us. It takes all of us from the table to the election booth to bring America home.